welcome back everyone to Fortnite season 10. Yes, live stream something. Okay, let's do it again. Fortnite season 10 live streams. Yes, that's right guys, we are back. And also and also oh my god. And also, yes, we are also, Christmas, the Black Friday is, literally coming up, and also, we just got, more information, because also, it's just, because also, yep, there's gonna be, there's gonna be another Fortnite collab, coming, so, yeah. Basically, if you guys didn't even know that it's kind of a bit obvious that Fortnite is just making the Black Friday sale a bit more tricky. So yes, guys, as you know, Christmas is literally around the corner, and also I'm literally so hyped for this. And also, if you didn't even know, the Stranger Things skins returned. Yeah, so basically they just returned this. They just because it's the anniversary of Stranger Things season 2. So yeah, basically we always know that Fortnite is also going to be collaborating with Star Wars soon, because also, yeah, I'm sorry for deleting the live stream because my mum just ruined my mum just ruined it. So basically, it's just kind of a bit obvious. For example, so yeah. Also, I'm gonna be doing some Christmas videos, and also we're gonna Christmas is nearly around the corner, and also we've got more collaborations out there, which also knows that we're getting like two collaborations with both Disney, because also like we're going to be getting the return of like the Wreck-It Ralph to emote the Hot Merit, because also it's called the Rob Breaks the Internet emote, because also literally we're gonna get the Fortnite Star Wars collab, and also it's gonna be hyped, and I'm literally just so excited for this. So we're gonna put a I'm gonna put a disclaimer for this, and also just see if this immediately works. So for the challenge. So yeah, you only have 10 seconds. You only have 5 seconds to drop a like and subscribe for Fortnite Star Wars to happen in Fortnite. Yeah. Or should I just say you only have 10 seconds to drop a like and subscribe in that 10 seconds. Otherwise, if you want the Fortnite Star Wars collab to happen. Yeah. Yeah, we're literally gonna get the Star Wars collaboration with Fortnite soon, and also basically it's kind of a bit obvious that we had multiple collaborations, because also basically it's just Fortnite, bro. However, can you even notice to make that, and also just make it more sensitive, because also, yeah, I know we're gonna get the Fortnite Frozen 2 collab and also the Star Wars collab, because also, bro, we're gonna get bro, we're so getting Star Wars into Fortnite, because also, like, we've got like for example, Poe Dameron, for example, we're gonna be getting like. We're going to be getting like Ray, Kylo Ren, or also more characters into the game. Just amazing. And also, what we didn't even notice though, to forget, is also Frozen 2, which kind of like we've got a foreshadow of the Elsa skin. So if you didn't even know, yeah, the Elsa skin is also literally coming into Fortnite, because also, if you didn't even know that, there is a Fortnite Star Wars collab, because also they are going to be collaborating with Star Wars soon, because also, there is, I'm just happy about it. So, what will it be? Okay, so we haven't even found out, because also Ghost Ninja hasn't even tweeted us yet. So this Fortnite Star Wars is going to be collaborating soon with Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, because also they're just both coming with collaborations, and also we're gonna have for example the Star Wars the Fortnite Star Wars collab will also have an important thing. Will it either feature battle passes or either challenges, which will be bundles? So maybe the battle passes will also be like dark side and light side. The light side is also for like the rebels and the Jedi, and it's the light side of the Force, and the dark side is the dark side of the Force, which means it's Sith and also the Galactic Empire and the First Order, because also likely we're going to get that bundles of in store, which could feature Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, and also the Stormtrooper will either be the Imperial one and the First Order one as edit styles. And here we're gonna also try and like his back bling will be like the OII thing, and also if it features like the light side bundle, we're possibly gonna get like either Rey, Luke, or maybe Han. I don't know, because also there's just like many more characters to know. And also Battlefront 2, it's still it's not dead. It's the Battlefront 2 is still there, is having an update with somehow Avengers Endgame and also Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, because also there hasn't been any content for Avengers Endgame yet, because also we don't know if they are literally making like the Avengers coming into Battlefront 2, and I was just like, hey, I want to play as Captain America, because also why didn't the cast member just make the role, because also they're going to be appearing in the next in the Marvel Damage Control game, because also basically yeah, we're literally knowing that so far Spider-Man Far From Home is a complete reducer for the box office records, and also like the Rise of Skywalker will also be like more times of the box office, because also it's just going to be higher than Avengers Endgame, because also there's just a lot of box office records going on, because also if you didn't even know, the box office has just reached Endgame to destroy the box office, because also like it broke the box office up like a few times, because also it beat lots of movies. So far it just beaten Frozen. It just beaten the Toy Story 4, John Wick, Chapter 3, and also it beating Godzilla King of the Monsters as well, because also Rogue One was directed by Gareth Edwards, who directed Godzilla, because also he's a monster, the director, and also he's a complete he's a director for Rogue One, which basically knows. Yep, I know we're gonna get the Rogue One anniversary soon, and also Jyn Erso might be returning in Battlefront 2, which could be the same hero, and also the villain will be Director Krennic, or we'll probably get the scout map if it doesn't happen. Then also we're just gonna have to know that the update will also be for like the Avengers Endgame season, because also we'll do some bets. So I'm thinking that the endgame our team was also great, and also yeah, I did actually play Thanos, because also it wasn't shown in the live stream because I wasn't live streaming, because I did play as Thanos. I didn't snap, and also I kind of also play one of the Avengers, because also Battlefront 2 could probably feature the Avengers soon, because also like the Black Widow movie coming out, and also Eternals, and also Spider-Man 3, it's just everywhere. And also the one I'm also thinking is that in Battlefront 2 we got Rey, we have like from Avengers Endgame we have Captain America. So in Battlefront 2 we have also got his shield, and also the shield is vibranium, and also it flings, and if you swing it, if you fling it, it'll just like hit the enemy players, and also the players that will either be Chitauri, Thanos, or either Saccharins or Stormtroopers, because also like basically they had Chitauri energy weapons, and also they could kill like the Zapatron sniper, because also it's an Avengers weapon. Who knows? And also like Stormtroopers blasters, they are immediately the same style, because also what they're doing is that they're seriously going but seriously going over for these kills from like player to player, and also like we got the Chitauri in Fortnite, and also we could probably get them in Battlefront 2, or maybe not, because also Thanos, he'll also like wield the gauntlet and also like snap, because also like if you get the stones he'll snap, and also it's called a snappity do. And also for Iron Man it'll be like repulsors, or either be like the same one from Endgame, but who knows. For Stormbreaker and Majormir, Stormtroopers can lift that Majormir, it's completely different. And also what about Darth Vader? He could like use the Force to like move the hammer, because also it'll be too difficult, it's too heavy, because also you can't wield it, and it's an Asgardian weapon. So basically we've got like many more bets. So what about Rogue One, Jyn coming to Battlefront 2, because also trying to wait, if she comes into Fortnite, then also I'm also like, where's the Zoe skin? It's like the bundle from like Darkfire bundle. It's going to be a bit different than that, because also like basically we got like um, so if the Fortnite Star Wars collab happens, we'll also be getting like a spray. Like it'll be like the Jedi, lightsaber, stormtroopers, and also if it becomes a okay, so if the immersion is a stormtrooper helmet, then that's fine, or a spray, or either the skin, and the blasters could have wraps. So the stormtroopers might be like the skins are from Star Wars, or maybe the default skins, like like Jonesy and Ramaz, and also the soccer, the finesse finisher, because also there is also like an LTM out there, because also like the Fortnite Star Wars LTM will also be like the Galactic Assault, or either be it'll either be I'm Batman. Oh, not Batman, but it will be like like Rebels, Imperials versus Rebels, because also, or Empire versus Rebels. So the Rebels are also fighting on the ground. We've got like they are dropped up by Battle Bus, because also it could be a U-wing, or it would be like Squadron of X-wings, because also it's kind of a bit obvious. And also the U-wing is a starfighter from the battle scav that drops troops on like a Vietnam helicopter, and what it does, it has it was fighting on in the skies, and also it Blue Leader crash and Blue Leader dies, and basically both the characters die. Well, the main characters of Rogue One all die, and also they just only break the box office records, and also Jim was like, hey, we need to break the box office, and we need to destroy the box office records, and also we need to deliver them to the disk, to the Death Star plans, so that we can destroy this battle station. But she's dead, and also but everyone was also thinking that that Jin is Rey's mum, but if she's not, but also she's not. Rey's parents, they died on Jakku, because also like basically Jin also then also Cassian died on Scarif, and if that Death Star blast immediately engulfed them, because also there could be like a deleted scene where they are still alive if that Death Star blast didn't hit them, and they could either find a ship to escape before the explosion, before the blast engulfs them, and basically and also Jin says that she is pregnant, and also they could they delivered the Death Star plans, and also what they do, they just give birth to Rey, and also they immediately just drop her off on Jakku, on Jakku for drinking money, because also like Cassian is high. He's so drunk, and also wants more beer, and also just want to they got bankrupt, so they had to sell Rey for drinking money. And then how did they die on Jakku? Because also they weren't improved, and if they died on Scav, then they would be like snap by now, because also like the Death Star just snapped half the rebels on the planet, because also Alderaan got destroyed. Starkiller Base destroyed the Hontian system, which was also the New Republic, and also like Hux was like, and the last day of the Republic, and it was also like doing that to to destroy the planet, and also just cripple the New Republic fleet, because it's the same fleet from from Return of the Jedi, because also the entire Alliance fleet is completely destroyed, because also Starkiller Base just obliterated the planet, and then also Alderaan immediately destroyed all the rebels on the planet. Starkiller Base killed all of destroyed the New Republic, and also the New Republic survivors in The Last Jedi used the Raddus to evacuate civilians, to evacuate the car. And also what they did was the test was target maximum firepower, and then just completely destroyed the resistance base. So basically they're both Star Wars canon. And also if the Avengers if the Avengers will appear in The Rise of Skywalker, then they would appear on the Death Star wreckage and also just confront Kylo like Thanos, and also they just help Rey. Like Kat was like, hey, what's it? Hey, do you know where Han is? Hey, do you know? That you can't do this, and so we'll fight on. And then Kylo is like, fudge no, I'm one with the Force. I'm the Supreme Leader. So the double fight, and basically, also Iron Man is beaten, 4 is like pounded, Cap wielders Mjolnir again. Well, Cap is retired. He's old. How did he run back? Ant-Man's corner van. Then they just fight Kylo, and then also like if the lightsaber hit the shield, it's vibranium. It's indestructible. It's and also basically if it slices the shield, it will just completely cripple, and it's vibranium. It's made of Wakanda, and like Wakanda forever. And even if he had his Wakandan vibranium shields, then he might do that. He might grab the lightsaber and help Rey do it and just fight on. Then Rey grabbed the lightsaber and just kill Kylo, but somehow just trips him into the water. Because also the concept art just showed that Rey was swimming, was underwater, just searching around the wreckage, of the Death Stars, of the Death Star trench, with the, and turbo lasers were completely they're completely fished, and they are completely abandoned underwater, and even just got rusty. Because also they're underwater. They can't they had what they had to do, and then also the Millennium Falcon was underwater, so and was searching for the Emperor's Palace, which has fallen over because of the Death Star destruction. And even the entire Death Star's wreckage immediately fell in the water, and also the super weapon, like as always, is missing the disc, because also the super weapon disc is the super weapon disc was also like this, and in Battlefront 2 it's like this in space, because also it's missing that piece, because the piece is in space, and the other piece is on that is on the water. So they have it. It's both currently canon now, because also the disc was on the other side, and also what they do was poor Kylo died on Starkiller Base, but no, he didn't. He's still alive, but basically it's just kind of a bit obvious that he's not dead, because also Snoke is dead, because also basically he would have won. We need you. You're the one, we'll do that together too. And well, guess what, Cap? We lost. You weren't there. And also basically, you just have to do this or do that, and then it's just Star Wars, bro. And then also like they broke the box office records many times, and also what they did was they just completely crippled it. So let's see. Now evacuation of the car. So Podo went immediately destroyed the dreadnought, and then also it says here the first order. Okay, enough of that. Blah blah blah. Evacuation. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. This is also possible. This is also possibly canon, because also this didn't appear in the movie. It probably appeared in. It probably appeared in the books. Okay, so Jedi Master Luke Skywalker is dead, because also and because also he's one with the Force, and basically Jyn Erso is Rey's mum. He's literally Rey's mother. If not, then it could be different. Because also her mother is from Jakku. She can't have stepmother like Jyn Erso, because also like basically Christmas Star Wars is all Christmas is all about Star Wars, and also what they're doing is that they're trying to get that sensitive for example, because also if they're like doing that, then also well, like for example the supersonic skins, they could have like the rebel pilots, so we could also either have Wedge, Police, Hawkins, or any others, like this guy for example from Top Gun, when he was also like an X-Men, he was using a jet to just like also Maverick and also Goose Eyes, and it's completely canon. Basically, who knows? They broke box office records many times, and also like they've got lots of box office money. So yeah, I know, because also Star Wars could be connecting to Marvel, because also Marvel made a comic of the Shattered Empire, which knows that the Emperor's plan was Operation Cinder to burn it all down, and immediately crush the rebels by creating satellites that could summon storms, that could make storms, natural disasters, and hurricanes. Then it was completely foiled. And then Naboo was saved, except for Vardos. Then the Battle of Jakku occurred, and then also like the Star Destroyer, the Star Destroyer Ravager just. Okay. And then the Star Destroyer the Star Destroyer Ravager crashed down and was upside down, because also like many ships immediately kamikaze, then also immediately just like bam 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 bam. Simple. So anyways, I'm not a complete Star Wars super fan because also I am one more time, but also if I was Emma, then I would just be like oh, I'm gonna see the Rise of Skywalker. But also there's a lot of memes like okay, this is a meme review, and also like Black Friday live stream, because also like for example, as I'm saying, the LTM will also either be like if the Imperials won, the Death Star will appear is in the sky, then it will fire and destroy the map, and if the Rebels won, yeah, then they will take down the Death Star, because also like there'll be a starfighter well. Alright, as I'm saying, there could either be a starfighter LTM, and also they had the ability to withdraw the Imperials and immediately destroy the battle station, because also it could be like space like it could be a starfighter assault. So if we, in Fortnite, we could also be flying in the starfighter assault. Obviously, if we're flying an X-wing, we'll have like free roam around the ships. Then immediately at the start, and then we'll immediately attack the Death Star, because also it won't just feature any music. It will just feature like the like the Fortnite music and stuff, because also Star Wars is Star Wars. You can't just change it. So whatever Ryan Johnson did to Abu Rakbar, it's a trap. He literally just killed him. But also he might come back in as a Skywalker, because if he doesn't, then so gonna be bad. So yeah, basically there was a deleted scene that Jin also wasn't also killed, because also you just come down and get us. Okay, you know what? I can't sacrifice myself to kill this person. So basically, it could be like Jin Erso didn't really die in the deleted scenes, because also she was about to hand over. She was about to get to the antenna to download the files to the Radis, but then a TIE fighter appears and destroys the antenna, forcing her and K2SO to run, Cassian and K2SO to run out of the Citadel and make it to the ground level and race through the battle and go on to ship them to get to the Radis in time, and then also give the plans the plans to the rebel flagship, and then immediately download into the Tantive 4th. So basically, they have what they had to do, and then also basically the TIE fighter basically Jinna was also holding the disc still, and then also like the AT-AT zone was just still firing, and also wait, where's Blue Squadron? They aren't destroying the walkers in time, and then also immediately it's just a completely different. Because I know I'm a fan of The Force Awakens and both Rogue One and The Last Jedi, because also Solo is completely it's completely a nonsense, because also like it just like the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes could be like 11%, because also it's not really good enough. We need more exciting for Star Wars, and also it could be like more exciting, and also more nostalgia, more Force, more Jedi, and also it could be like anything. And also, Rogue One doesn't have any Jedi. It just only has a Sith Lord, like it only has like the ability to Force choke and immediately get the rebels out of Death Star plans' hands, and then immediately download them to the antenna so before the Sith Lords could get it, and then immediately they and also the Death Star wasn't really destroyed in Rogue One, it was destroyed in A New Hope, because also they are using the power of more montage from the Empire, because also like the Death Star was also like 5 kilometers high, and also the Imperials just like use a super weapon to destroy Alderaan thanks to the Emperor's surprise. And then once the Death Star was destroyed, the Emperor was very upset. He just cried over the loss of his own Imperial comrades, the Imperial crew who's died on the station, and it's just sad, bro. Also, what are these plots doing? It's basically, it could be like, it could be like anything, because also the Emperor was also very upset, and then immediately just sort of cried over the loss of his friends, his admiral, Grand Moff Tarkin, and also for example, Director Krennic, who died off screen in the Death Star, who died off screen once the Death Star just blasted the Citadel antenna. And basically, they just use that to like kill the main characters, and then also like Dead Meat could also make a kill count on Rogue One or The Force Awakens, because also we could see like the death of Han, and also like the death of the Rogue One characters, and also he'll be like you know what, it's pretty bad for Krennic, but you know what, I'll put him on the count anyway, because also I'm thinking he might do a Star Wars kill count, because also he's Star Wars is very important to him. Like, he's done many more references in both the kill count and the Drunk Disney series. And then immediately they just took that idea to have more revenue for and also back, because also like they don't make multiple references, because also Avengers Infinity War references, the Star Wars references Spider-Man made in Civil War, like from the Empire Strikes Back, like when the Walker like when that speeder was Snowspeeder was when Wedge was using rope to tip an AT-AT. Spider-Man did that to wake up and just trip him. The Infinity War memes are also kind of memes, because also speaking of Ant-Man, he should have also made it to Man on his butt. also made him explode, because also that was also news. And also what we also know that no, I'm not gonna put Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker on the first the both Infinity War and Endgame. Also, like for example, like if Time the Sister Location is Avengers Age of Ultron, and it will also feature like the panels the post-credits. There's also like half the crystals are like Infinity Stones, and even also like for example like also Iron Man is Obi-Wan, but Captain America is also Luke maybe tired, and also Spider-Man made a reference because also we found the origin to these, and also like for example like we had like many more stuff in movies. And also basically that thing was also pulled. There's also pulled just like tweeting like and they're just like pretty cute, and also they just they are sounding a lot in The Last Jedi because also they're just pretty funny, and also what they're doing, they almost activated the weapon and it was just pretty difficult. So yeah. Anyways, what is happening with Black Friday? Because also Toys R Us is out of business, and also like we need hey, shush, I'm live streaming. Okay. So it could either be like for example the like for example the Force Friday event, which basically Toys R Us is closed down, and also they reopened in Canada because also this is serious. Toys R Us was supposed to reopen in England because, well, they didn't, because also the rebranding as True Kids, which is also not debunking Toys R Us, and because also they've gone bankrupt. So yeah, probably Toys R Us will be reopened maybe. I don't know. So that's why also Black Friday could be happening. Black Friday is happening, and also I know it's a firework. I know that Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is coming. No, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it online maybe. If Disney Plus comes out, then yeah. And also, if also it's fireworks night because also it's happening on Sunday because Saturday because also I'll probably go see it, and then also yeah. So go. Because also basically in Fortnite we could also see like the Stormtrooper emote that he was doing, and also Fan Brothers immediately did that, and then also it's just pretty awesome. So anyways, what do you think about Fortnite, Star Wars, and also Black Friday? Because also we'll probably do Battlefront 2 maybe. If not, then who knows. So so I know I did a meme review of Star Wars, so it's kind of a bit obvious. So I'll see you for part 2. Peace.